I will let you know that we're a little bit ahead of schedule, so that's why there's kind of a break in between everyone. But ahead of schedule is good, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So now our fourth performance of the morning, we have Eastern Shore Repertory Theater performing Once on This Island Junior.
can't cross me. Every step it can cross her. Even
you're dead. Why, I can stop her heart like that.
stop her heart from beating, yes. But not from loving. Not if love is what she chooses.
Ridiculous.
Interesting.
More music than mangoes!
No. A journey. Let there be a walking by the sea, and let there be
T-Moon! T-Moon, I thought you understood. We can never marry.
And T-Moon was cast out of the hotel ozone, and the gate slammed shut behind her.
And for 2 weeks, T-Moon did wait at the gate. Not eating, not sleeping. Only waiting. Only watching. As the grounds of the Hotel Bazil were made even more beautiful in preparation for the wedding.
And at last, Andrea and Daniel were married. And the superstition dictated they came to the gates of the hotel to throw coins at the peasants.
And the gods began to cry. Tears of compassion for the orphan T-Moon, who proved that love could withstand the storm, cross the earth, and survive even in the face of death.
And the gods blessed her and transformed her into
A tree that sprang up and cracked the walls of the hotel Bazil so that its gates could never close again.
a tree that lived forever and protected peasants and prey and home alike.
A tree that watched over Daniel for his lifetime.
A tree in which his children play.
And one day, as Daniel's young son sat in the straightaway, he noticed a beautiful young peasant girl riding a tree, looking at him
think you're in musical theater heaven right now? Yeah. Who was the youngest person in the class, in the cast? Stand up, honey. How old are you?
9.
You're 9, and who's the oldest person? And how old are you?
Both of us.
Awesome, awesome. This is the beauty of choosing a show when you have a cast that's all ages. My youngest friend there, would you stand up again, honey? Was it scary to work with all these kids of different ages and these older kids like this? What did you like best? Does it kind of feel like a family, like everybody takes care of each other, my guess? And one of my friends, T-Moon, tell me, how did you feel with working with these little kids? Some kids would look at that differently.
Well, all of these kids have become my siblings and my extended family,
Yeah.
and it's just wonderful to work with them.
And you know how that comes out in a show. In a show like this, knowing how Aarons and Flaherty write beautiful things, this is a very, very difficult show to do for kids that don't understand the story. It's an epic show because of its showing cultural diversity and the problems that go along with it. But if you don't own it, baby, you cannot do it. These kids, the littlest ones, owned every measure of that piece. Bravo. The two things, and I said it before, and you'll hear me say it a million more times, to make musical theater strong are consistency, which you were consistent right till the last minute. You were consistent as an ensemble, which is really great. I love the variety of ages, but you were committed, and that's the other big thing. I'll admit something I don't admit to many people. This was one of the first shows when I piloted it with my kids. It was a lot of years ago. Those kids are grown up now. And when I rehearsed it, it was the first time I ever wept in a rehearsal because the story is so strong. Do any of you find that? Do any of you feel that? Because it's showing in your faces. And one thing that's my favorite thing to teach is acting and singing at the same time. Because in musical theater, it has to be one and the same. They have to be intertwined. Right down to the youngest cast member, you really committed there. Keep working on that lovely sense of ensemble, beautiful choice of show. You should be privileged. You did it. You were privileged. We saw it. Bravo.
Wow.
Oh wow, you guys really told the story. It was really special. You did one of my favourite things. You worked as an ensemble. And when you all were sitting there watching action happening, you were all present. I think the show really encaptures Broadway Junior because it's actually about family. And we are a family. We're two types of family. We're the family of creation, which is the family you grew up with. That was the family of origin, the family of creation. You created a wonderful family, and I love the respect that you have for each other. And you also did something very special too. Quite often in a lot of shows, you feel that the star needs to be in the centre of the stage all the time. And you actually used all the stage to tell the story. So when you went to the centre of the stage, you had a greater impact. And I thought that was a really good choice of direction. Where did you direct in?
Woo! Go, Aaron!
We were sitting there just loving the little individual people, little faces popping out. I think you did such a wonderful job with the storytelling. This show is hard because the harmonies are challenging and also involves changed voices. And with you guys, how many are you? You all held your part, which was quite a challenge. You know, especially with changing voices. Your voice hasn't changed for that long. So you've only had your instrument for a few number of years. And you held your own against all the other girls. You know, lots of them, they had their voices for longer. So you boys rocked.
I felt the same way. I was so impressed with you guys, especially like when there's a group of boys who are like bringing, like, you guys are really holding your own with the girls, and a lot of times that's not the case. And like, girls, you were amazing, but the boys, like, you guys brought it in this piece. I was so proud of you. When the guys commit to doing musical theater, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's tough, and when guys really commit to it, it's really exciting. Don't you girls agree? Like when boys, like, they really bring it, it's like, it's awesome. So I was so proud to see that you guys really took it to a whole new level. It was really, really inspiring to see. I thought the ensemble work was fantastic, what they talked about, and like something that Stu said too, watching people watch the action that took place, it invited me in. Like every single one of you guys was so invested in what was happening, even when you guys weren't the leads, you know, which was really, really strong. And we got to give a special shout out. Your voice is gorgeous. Really. So I mean, when you started to sing, I think everybody in this room was like, it's a really, really special instrument. And I really hope that you know that you have something really, really special. And I think everybody in your group knew because they were so a part of, you know, the performance, and they so respected what you were doing. But you really have a voice that has a star quality to it, and it's really exciting to hear. So great job.
All right, guys, and just follow Miss List. Oh yes, we need the directors to report to the judges table, please. And she's going to take you guys to your discussion group.